Yo, what is up, Sexy Beast? Bald Snowman here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the toggle action shotgun in World War II zombies on round 50, so let's go ahead and get the shit started. So my first real ever exposure to this weapon was not that good, mainly because it was in campaign. When I first picked up the toggle action, I actually had no idea what the fuck I just grabbed, mainly because of its name. I had never heard of a weapon like that. And then I started using it and I was like, oh, it's a shotgun. In case you really don't know, shotguns aren't really that good in campaign. You mainly want like an assault rifle, an SMG, a sniper, literally kind of like anything other than a shotgun. So I had used it once and then I kind of just never really thought about it and never really picked it up ever again. And I really don't play that much multiplayer, so I can't really say if it's any good in multiplayer. And I really never picked it up in zombies, mainly just because I kind of forgot that the weapon was even a thing. But after like a week or two of zombies being out, I started to hear that the BAR and the toggle action were very, very fucking good. Now, unfortunately, the box in this game kind of hates me, so my first real impression of this weapon was actually in this round 50 run. I had never used it prior to this. This was my first time actually getting it from the box, I believe. I might have gotten it like once or twice and just really never thought about it, but my first time really ever using and playing with this weapon was on round 50 when it's actually upgraded to the Lucky. Now, my Lucky is actually fully customized to how I like to play zombies. I don't really remember what attachments I have on there, but I do have my preferred attachments on there. Now, once I had upgraded it and before I'd actually used it, I had high hopes for it, and this thing really did exceed my expectations. It was really fucking good. I had heard it was very similar to the Haymaker, but honestly, I think this thing might actually surpass the Haymaker. They are both rapid-fire shotguns. They're both very, very powerful, but I definitely do think that the toggle action might actually come out victorious if I were to compare those two. This thing takes like 2 to 3 shots to that face, and that zombie's going down immediately. It is extremely powerful. Now, I've never used it against boss zombies, so I can't say if it's going to be any good against that giant flamethrower dude. But with the amount of damage that this thing is putting out and how quick this thing is actually killing zombies on round 50, I would assume you could kill him very, very quick. So if you've seen a couple of my other round 50 videos, you kind of know that I like to have 3 weapons if I'm going to high rounds. I like to have a killing zombies wonder weapon, whether that be like the wonder weapon or like the M1911s or anything like that. I like to have a point weapon, which is kind of like an unupgraded wall weapon. And I also like to have a boss zombie weapon, and that can really be anything extremely powerful. And I can definitely see this shotgun fitting that place. I feel like it's going to be very good against the flamethrower dude. I feel like it's going to be very good against the Gajil zombies. I feel like it's going to be very good against kind of anything in this map. So if you really need a badass weapon, I would totally recommend this shotgun. It is extremely good, and I've used a lot of shotguns, and they're all really fucking good on round 50. But I would definitely say that this one might actually be the best. It's kind of a tie between this one and another shotgun in the game, which I will be getting to eventually. But the toggle action is actually really fucking good, and I'm glad I actually finally got to use it on high rounds and actually experience it. So I might actually start picking up this weapon more often now. So real quick, I just want to say shout out to my Patreon supporters. You guys are awesome and sexy as hell. I love you so much. Thank you guys for putting up with me for the past couple days. It kind of has been a tough month so far. I've been working a lot more often, and I also had to just fly up to Ohio and help my uncle move down, so that kind of took a couple days. So thank you guys so much for putting up with me. I will definitely make sure when I get this MP40, you guys are going to get a lot of content for it. So if you are curious about being a Patreon supporter, go and check out that link in the description. It'll take you straight to it. And speaking of MP40, I actually have an MP40. It should be on the way. I should be actually able to pick it up like in the next couple days. So I'm going to be making a video on that. If you guys want to see sneak peeks and previews of it, be a Patreon supporter and or follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'm probably going to hint some stuff out over there. And also follow me on Discord. I might actually post a couple previews in that. And lastly, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.